When the doctor did tell you and you sat down with your parents, how did that feel?
I was really sad.
It was so hard to breathe. I gave up everything in a slow fall down to the floor. Life was escaping me. I couldn't find myself till it was all.
Without my friends, I'd probably go insane. Well, a little bit more insane than I already am, but you get the point.
Till it's time.
Do people ever tell you that you're strong?
Pull it together and fix myself eventually.
Who?
Just some of the people at school when I first got diagnosed.
What did they say?
They said like how they were proud of me because I was handling it really well.
Does anybody else tell you that you're strong?
My sister.
What kind of things does she say?
How she loves me and how she's so proud of me.
I think the love that I have for the girls is so strong that I can do anything. I would do anything for them.
It's really so hard as a parent because you're helpless and you're relying on doctors to do the right thing to make the pain go away. Again, lupus is such a mysterious disease and it affects everybody so differently. That was our passion, was to raise money, to help fund research, to find at least some treatments for all these people that were suffering. There wasn't even anything sufficient to really manage it, to even get it under control.
At that time we only had a few modalities that were kind of crude and not very effective. And over the last 5 to 10 years we've gotten much better at treating all sorts of aspects, from the fatigue to the joint pain, to the brain involvement, to the skin. So we've advanced tremendously. We still have a lot of work to do.
Any, adversity like that, a disease that you have to combat and battle with and pull yourself up by the bootstraps on a daily basis and push yourself to do anything, that makes you a strong human being.
I got diagnosed when I was in my early 20s, so it's been a long time. I couldn't get out of bed or even just dress myself. My husband had to do that for me. But I wanted to have a baby. I wanted to be a mom. So I sat down with the doctors and I said, I'm gonna have a baby and it's your job to keep me safe. So my husband was very nervous, and then they asked him if if it came like who they would save, and he said to save me, which I was upset with him after because the baby was just being born. I'm just lucky to be alive and to be able to be a mom. Having my daughter gives me a reason to get up and then look forward to my day.
I even mentioned to my husband that one time on our vacation that when she was sleeping, I said, I have a feeling she might have the lupus too. I was angry. Why does that happen to my family, my girl? But setting such a wonderful example that we can overcome this. And maybe it's just a label that you have this disease, lupus, that you can be normal.
Well, sometimes it's difficult because you want to put like a happy face all the time, and they worry about you, but you don't really want to worry your family, so they ask you how you're doing and you just say you're fine. I think lupus has made me a stronger person. because it's made me realize what's important in life.
We tried to stay positive throughout the whole thing, knowing that that would make her better and get her into remission sooner so she can lead a fuller and complete life.
I'm Adam Selkowitz. I'm the chairman of Lupus LA, and I'm a lupus patient. I really embraced the disease. I know that sounds really weird, but I remember having a distinct argument with my parents that I wanted to put Loopy on my license plate when I was 16, and they fought me tooth and nail and said, you cannot put that on your license plate. And I was like, well, that's, and that was sort of a nickname I had.
But it's also just about, letting people know that it's not a death sentence. You can live and be happy and still have this disease. It doesn't, you don't need to be an outcast. Whatever makes you happy, that to me means a successful life. For me, it's being able to do things like this, being able to give back. I am involved in so many different charities, and that really makes me happy. That's my passion. I love what I do for work. That makes me happy. As long as you wake up every day and you're smiling because you wake up every day, then you're living a successful life.
Lots of people actually turn it into a positive and say, I've beaten this, I've beaten it before, I'll do it again. And they become much stronger and they're actually much more self-assured because they know they can take on anything.
I have always been sort of the mindset that if you can get up and go, then you should get up and go.
I would like to let her know how proud I am of her, and her success will guide her down that life's path, and that this illness is not going to be a roadblock for her.
Right now, I started a new treatment, and it has been helping a lot. I definitely I'm not feeling as tired at the end of the day.
What does it mean to you to live a successful life?
Just to be happy and just do what you love.